Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are in the world. Let me know in the comments where you're from. I always find it super interesting. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing my monthly favorites from the last couple of months. This includes lifestyle, beauty and entertainment, as I love all of those things pretty equally. And I'm also going to be giving you guys a life update, because even though you do see quite a bit of my life in my vlogs, I'm always about 3 weeks behind. So if I don't inform you of these things now, you're going to be a little bit confused, so I'll catch you up in this one. About 2 weeks ago I went back to university and I was so excited to be back. Obviously I did love the holidays as it gave me more of a chance to film, but I just have a huge passion for what I'm doing there, so it's amazing to be around people who have the same interests and to learn more, and it's so good. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing a Bachelor of Film and Television at JMC. In case you're wondering, the subjects that I'm going to be doing this trimester is directing, post-production number 2, I've already done post-production 1, camera and lighting 2, I've already done camera and lighting 1, and we're also focusing on short films. So that leads on to another thing I'm telling you guys. Over the next couple of months, I'm going to be working on a short film with all of my uni friends, and I'm so excited, and I just cannot wait to work on it. It's a really cool concept, and I'm going to be vlogging the experience along the way because it might be interesting for some of you guys. As well as going to university over the next couple of months, I'm also going to be going away twice. Only one of them is leaving Australia, but I'm still really excited for both. The first place is going to be Falls Creek, which we usually go to once or twice a year. We usually go there to ski, but it's not going to be snow season, so we're just going to chill up there, and I'm really excited to vlog that for you guys. I've decided that I'm going to include it in my normal vlogs this time though, as I always did separate ones, but I think it'll be kind of cooler to just add it into the normal one. And the second place I'm actually really excited to share with you guys. I kind of half shared it in the video that I made with my boyfriend, but for some reason I forgot to say where it was, so I had to do a little annotation, so only some of you guys would know, but I'm going to Vanuatu. Because it was originally an idea for celebrating finishing high school, which was a long time ago, and since then a whole bunch of things popped up. My mum had to have her appendix removed, then there was a natural disaster there which completely tore down the hotel, which is crazy to think about. I'm so excited as it's going to be the first time I've traveled overseas with my boyfriend, and oh my god, you guys seriously have no idea how excited I am to vlog it. I'm going to bring the GoPro and the selfie stick, and it's just going to be so pretty, and I can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be quite a relaxing holiday, as it was meant to be like a schoolies trip, but we do have a few fun things planned. We're going to be climbing a volcano and snorkeling and fun stuff like that, so look forward to that. Anyway, now that I've given you a bit of a life update, I'll move on to my monthly favorites from January and February. So far in 2016. My favorite skincare from the last couple months, and actually before then too, was this Trilogy Moisturizer. It is their ultra hydrating face cream with rosapine, I'm not sure what that is, manuka honey and lavender, and it is best for dry skin. I have always had dry skin, it's never been on the oily side, and it was always a problem I was trying to work on, but ever since I have gotten this, I don't have dry skin anymore at all. It's basically always balanced and normal. This 75ml little thing is about $40, which is ridiculous. Mum and I never get it at full price. We both just share this, and we usually get it when it's 50% off at Priceline for a skincare sale, or 3 for 2 or something like that. But it just makes my skin look so healthy and glowy. Sometimes I don't even want to put makeup over the top because I don't want to get rid of that natural glow. It is just awesome. I cannot recommend this enough if you don't have a really strict budget and you do have problems with dry skin. Recently Priceline had this deal where if you spend $40 in their hair care range, you get a gift bag that is valued at over $200. How crazy is that? And it comes with a whole bunch of vouchers and stuff too. It is seriously the best thing ever. I think I'm always going to do these from now on. In the past I wasn't too sure because I didn't want to be given a whole bunch of products I wasn't going to use, but this time I went and bought it with my friend Ellie, and because we have completely different hair types, her hair is curly and she doesn't dye her hair, it meant that we could exchange things, so I have a lot of double ups in here. Anyway, this gift bag has so much in it. It is so heavy, and I've only actually used one thing from it, and also because my friend Ellie gave me all the vouchers for hair dye, not even percentage off vouchers, I mean actual vouchers for free hair dye, I'm stocked up for the next 9 months, which is so cool. So yeah, look forward to a lot of exciting hair related stuff on my channel this year. My recent makeup favorite is actually on my face right now. I've only worn it in my last 2 videos, videos, so maybe you've noticed something is different, I'm not sure, but it is a new foundation, and it is the designer brand's Longwear 24-hour foundation in full coverage, and it's SPF 15, and I am seriously in love with this. I've never owned a foundation I could use with confidence, because every time I put one on, I'm like, hopefully this looks okay, and then sometimes I have to take it off, and it's just so annoying. But I can wear this every single day and trust that it's going to look good. I think partly the reason for that is that it's full coverage, and I've never owned a full coverage foundation. It's so easy to work with, and it just makes my skin look so healthy and flawless. It's also not that expensive. I think it was only about $14. They unfortunately only sell this at little chemist stores. It's not even like a particular brand that sells it, it's just small chemists, which is a little annoying. In case you're wondering, I got this in the shade Classic Ivory, which is the lightest shade. There unfortunately isn't really a big shade range there, which really sucks, but hopefully there's one for you guys. There's usually testers too, which is so useful. Now moving on to nails, the OPI Original Nail Envy Nail Strengthener. I'm not sure if you guys would have noticed, but my nails have always been really short, and it's not because I've chosen for them to be that way, it's just that they did not grow long at all. They were always very weak and brittle, so it meant that as soon as there was some white, it just kind of broke off, which was so annoying. But ever since I've started using this stuff, my nails are always long. I actually did trim them recently, so this isn't a good example, but they've had a whole lot of white. It's always been something I was a bit self-conscious of, because I always see people with like beautiful healthy nails and I'm like, mine don't look like that at all, but now they can, and I'm just so glad I got this. I unfortunately don't know the price as we got it when we're in South America, but I don't think it will be too much, probably about $20 or $25. Actually, that is quite a lot, but I don't know, I just think it's worth it. You just put on one coat every few days and it makes them really strong. It's great. I don't have a specific thing I've been loving the most, because I've just been loving so many things at once, and they're actually all from the shop H&M. I always thought it was really overpriced, so I just never even went near it, but turns out it's pretty damn affordable. It's sort of the same price range as Cotton On. One of the things I got was actually this top I'm wearing right now, and I got this for $10. How good is that? I seriously love the color of this and the cut. I don't own anything that's this high necks, but I actually really like it. I think it makes me look very mature, and I love the arms, how they're fitted, and I just think the clothes I've gotten there are definitely some of my favorites, and I finally got a plaid skirt, which I've been looking for so long. I'm loving H&M, and I definitely want to go back there. It's a place I can see myself shopping like really regularly every time I need stuff. I unfortunately can't go and grab it. I guess I can. It is this lamp from Kmart, which I got for $25. I originally got one for Christmas from my parents, but then I wanted the matching one, which is on the other side over there, so I bought another one for myself, and I just really love the look of it. I love the wood. I think it looks really nice, and I love the rose gold, as I don't really have too much in my room, but I do love little touches of it. I also love that this wire here, well, this like material around the wires, has chevron in black and white. Also, you can unwind these behind here, which means you can adjust it for your space, which is really good. This is rare to be included in my monthly favorites, as it's never been much of a focus of mine in the past. Starting with 2016, I've decided I'm going to be much more active and healthy. I've already made a big post about this on Facebook, so if you'd like to go check that out, I'm gonna have it linked in the description. I just want to be healthier this year than I was the year before, which is a pretty realistic goal. I'm doing an occasional 15-minute workout once every week or once every couple of weeks, which I know doesn't make a huge difference, but even when I'm doing them, I can feel myself getting better each time, and I feel proud of myself, so it's making me want to do it more and more. I use the YouTube channel Pop Sugar Fitness, which is probably one of the biggest YouTube channels for fitness. I'm not sure, but it was the first one that came up when I googled it, and I usually do their 15-minute workout, and although 15 minutes doesn't sound like it's very long, I always finish it really sweaty. It's just really fun, and it gets you really energized, and I just really like it, and I want to start doing that a bit more. I think from now on I'm going to try to replace the 15-minute ones with the longer ones, and then just build up from there. I'd rather do it slowly than suddenly like being really strict on myself, as I find that sometimes I just get overwhelmed because then I have no time for anything else, and then I just quit. So it's better for me to just like slowly introduce it to my life. So I also will begin running slowly throughout this year. Even if I do it once a month, that's still 12 times more than I did last year. TV shows I've been watching over the last couple of months have been Misfits. I've watched every single season and I've finished it, and it's without a doubt one of my favorite shows. I started it not being sure at all. I was like, this is a bit weird, but I just think it is so interesting, really smart, very funny, and I would recommend it to each and every one of you. It's not a specific genre, it's kind of comedy, drama, supernatural, so I feel like no matter what you're interested in, you'll probably end up liking it. Also, it's on Netflix, so if you have Netflix, it's easy to watch because it's right there. Also, like most people who have Netflix, I've also watched Making a Murderer, and oh my god, it was seriously incredible. If you're thinking about watching it, go watch it. It's not that long, it's only one season. I think it was 10 episodes, so it's seriously worth it. It is just so educational. To see the process of it, knowing it's a real case, was so interesting to me. At that point, my boyfriend and I were so hooked on real life crime documentaries, so we wanted to find more. So our friend Ethan actually suggested The Jinx, which I was a bit unsure about because I was like, nah, Making a Murderer is better. But in some ways, I actually like The Jinx even more. I personally find it hard to get engaged with some things. I need it to be quite fast paced, which sounds really bad, but it's just a style I enjoy watching more. And The Jinx was exactly that. It was so fast paced, so many plot twists, and the man it is about is seriously the most interesting person ever. I still want to educate myself even more about the situations that took place. I know I'm being really vague about these shows, but there's just so many spoilers. So if you're interested in educating yourself more about the crime world and things that have actually taken place in the last 20 or so years, then I really recommend you check them out. Since we've finished those shows, we've just been watching things here and there. So I've still been watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians season 8 by myself. I think I'm about halfway through. Then we've been watching the new season of South Park. I've only watched episodes here and there, but it's really cool watching it in order. I really like it. And now we're also beginning to watch the TV show Black Mirror, which is on Netflix. I've watched a couple of episodes of it at university as we study in my directing class, and I am just blown away by it. You can watch any episode that you want because the stories aren't linked to completely different characters and concepts, and it is just so smart. It looks visually amazing and it is so engaging. It's sort of themed around technology and things that could take place with the way that technology is going. So when you're watching it, it's not really sci-fi or futuristic or anything. It's actually realistic, the things that could happen, which is such a cool concept. I love it. I've nearly finished 3 books in the last couple months, which I'm very proud to say. They were actually both free books on iBooks, so I honestly didn't expect too much. I ended up loving both. I thought the stories were really unique and interesting. The first book that I read was called Stupid Girl, and I'm pretty sure it was a romance novel. I've never read a book that was that romance based, but I actually really liked it. I think it was nice for me while I was away from Blake to just like have some romance in my life, which sounds really sad, but I couldn't contact him apart from an email every few days, so what do you expect? I just thought it was really enjoyable to read. It was very interesting and there were some plot twists I did not expect. The next book I read after that was called Diary of a Fat Girl, and I seriously loved it so much. It was basically written like a diary, and she wrote in it every single day throughout the whole year, and although quite a bit of it was about like the weight loss and how it felt and the struggles, it was also about the rest of her life and her relationships, and there's meant to be a second one coming out in the next couple of months, so I'm really excited for that. The book that I haven't finished yet is the one that I haven't finished for over like a year and a half now, and it's The Happiness Project by Gretchen Rubin, and I only have 1 chapter left, so I'm definitely going to finish it within the next week, and I really don't want to because I'm so attached to it. It's just really special to me, and I think about it so much. Every single chapter is dedicated to a different thing she wants to work on in her life, and everything is so relatable that she's going through. Every human's complicated, so the fact that she's so open about her life means that everyone would find something relatable. Actually really scientific, and she does a whole lot of research, and it's seriously so worthwhile if you're really interested in stuff like this. I have to make it clear that it's not a self-help book at all. It's mainly a story and you get educated along the way. I have seen the strangest mix of movies over the last couple of months that I can say with confidence that you will be interested in at least one of them, or you would have seen at least one of them. First movie was the oldest out of all the ones I watched, and it's a French film called Amélie, but obviously it has English subtitles because otherwise I wouldn't understand it. The script was seriously so impressive. I don't know how they made such a complicated, realistic character, and the production design was to die for. Second movie was The Hateful Eight, which came out this year, and I saw it on film with my uni friends, which was awesome as I've never seen anything on film before, so that was really, really special. First half of the movie was just so disengaging to me. I just found it to be really, really slow. Obviously it looked beautiful visually and I could appreciate that the whole time, but it just wasn't for me. The second half was completely different. It was action-packed. It was really, really smart. It had all these plot twists, so I really, really enjoyed the second half of it. If the movie was just the second half, I probably would have actually loved the movie. Next movie is again completely different to all of the others, and I think it's actually one of my favorite movies now, and it is called Her. It came out in 2014 and it won a whole lot of awards. I watched it with my boyfriend on Valentine's Day because it was quite romancy, and I was just absolutely blown away with all of it. The writing was amazing, the colors in the whole thing was just so beautiful, and it was just such a cool concept. And I'm starting to become so interested in technology being involved with movies or TV shows, like advanced technology, not just like an iPhone or something. And I just found it so mind-blowing and so heartwarming. Like, it's probably one of my favorite love stories ever, even though she was like an advanced Siri pretty much. The most recent movie I saw was at the movies with my friend Ellie, and it was the movie How to Be Single, and we were really surprised with it because we honestly expected it to be like a party comedy, just quite a lot of fun, but it was a lot deeper than we expected. It was cool to be surprised by something that looked so visually nice. I have such an appreciation for colors in lighting. It just looks so pretty. If you're thinking about seeing it but you thought it was going to be bad, I really recommend you go see it because it's not. I'm starting to think that I shouldn't even bother with my movie reviews anymore because I just fully reviewed those movies. Do you think it's still worthwhile doing it? Let me know if you're interested, because if not, I probably won't bother. I have actually only been listening to one album over the last couple of months because I've been so obsessed with it, and it's Troye Sivan's new album called Blue Neighborhood. I love every single song in the whole album, and it's rare for me to feel that way about a whole album. Usually there's a few songs I'm like, but they're all really strong. I think the lyrics are incredible, and they just make me feel so happy. Even though they aren't all happy songs, there's just something so uplifting about them. I am obsessed with podcasts. I've been listening to Hamish and Andy's podcast actually from back in August, so I'm way behind, but they just put me in the best mood ever. And last year I was a huge fan of the first season of Serial. Their podcasts were absolutely incredible. If you liked Making a Murderer or you've seen The Jinx, I really recommend that, as it's pretty much a podcast version. My favorite food and drink from the last couple of months have been making quite a lot more smoothies, which has been so much fun. Those of you who have me on Snapchat would have seen I love adding plain yogurt and berries and sometimes mango and banana and honey, chia seeds, wheat germ, and blending it up and drinking it. It tastes incredible. It tastes like a boost smoothie and I love it. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, and also if you have any suggestions for any of these categories that you think I would enjoy because it's similar to something I'm watching or a product I'm using or something, then please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!